Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you are new to the channel, and welcome back if you love me, because I fucking love you too. We're talking about this, okay? Because I feel like it's so important. I just went to Domino's with my son. I had a free pizza to redeem and an emergency pizza, so we literally got 2 free pizzas, right? And I wanted to make sure I could use both. So I go in there and I have to order it through the app because the store can't actually see both coupons. They can only see the one. And I order my son's pizza first, and I forgot to switch it from marinara to Alfredo because he does not like red sauce at all. And I realized it after. Mind you, they hadn't even started making it yet, but I had sent the order through, and I asked the guy, I was like, listen, I said, I'm pretty sure I forgot to switch it to Alfredo. Can you switch it? And my son is going, it's fine. And I'm like, no, like, is it made yet? Like, you know what I mean? Talking to him, like, switch it to Alfredo. And he's going, Mom, it's fine. And I'm like, I'm ignoring the shit out of him because I fucking know better. And the guy's like, yeah, no problem. Like, they switched it over to Alfredo. No big deal. We sit down at the table. Mind you, my son is hangry. And he started to correct me. Like, I said it was fine 6 times, right? He started to get sharp with me, which he never does, right? And I wasn't going to sit there and argue with him in the store. So I just dropped it. We waited for our food, right? Get out. He doesn't say a word the whole ride home. We get in the house and he hands me my pizza and he goes, thank you. Sorry for raising my voice. And I couldn't even respond. I took my pizza and I walked away for a second. And I called in my angels because there was all kinds of thoughts wanting to say all kinds of fucking things, right? So I went back and I knocked on his door. And I said, first off, I said, I don't want you sorry for raising your voice ever. If it warrants your voice being raised, don't ever apologize for raising your voice if it's warranted. I said, what you should be sorry for is not knowing that you're worth the trouble. The quote unquote trouble. You should be sorry that you don't know your own worth. I said, because I'll reiterate it. I said, the one time I screwed up and got marinara, I said, you let me know. You let me know you were not happy with that, and I forgot. I said, and you are a creature of habit. You literally order the same exact thing every single time. Every time without fail. You can't tell me that you wanted marinara this time, you fucking liar. I was like, so what you should be sorry for isn't raising your voice. It's for not knowing that someone loves you enough to make sure that you get what you want, that you're worth the trouble. And I think that's an important message for everybody. You are worth the trouble. Don't say it's fine. Don't say I'm fine. I'm fine if you're not fine. It's not fine. If it's not fine, it's not fine. Know that you're worth the trouble. Anybody who would have taught you in this life that you are not worth the trouble. Like my son's father is Ghost. He was Ghost the first 10 years. He was a shit father for the 4 years he was in it, and he's Ghost again. My son does not know he's worth the trouble. My family went Ghost. His whole dad's side of the family went Ghost. He was not taught by anyone other than me that he is worth the fucking trouble, and that is something I battle with him all the fucking time. And to be fair, everybody does. Everybody does. Maybe it's my own mirror. Maybe everybody in my outer experience doesn't know they're worth the trouble because that's been my lesson from day one, right? Maybe. And if you're here watching this message, it's because you also need the reminder that you are worth the trouble. You deserve to have what you want from people who love you. You don't have to say it's fine or tell someone that you're fine when you're not, because you don't want to be a trouble. You don't want to trouble them. If they love you, you're worth the trouble. You fucking tell them it's not fine. And if they don't give a fuck that it's not fine, you could tell them to go fuck themselves, because they ain't in their highest good if they're not loving you like that. Damn, if I'm going to let my son correct me for loving him and making sure he knows he's worth it. He's enjoying his fucking pizza right now the way he wants it, because someone loved him enough to go through the trouble, the quote unquote trouble of 30 fucking seconds making sure that a Domino's guy did Alfredo instead of marinara, because it's the fucking point. He's worth 30 fucking seconds. And if someone ain't texted him and asking him how his day is, or texting him and reminding him how that they love him, or taking 30 seconds to send him something that he needs because, I don't know, they're his father, well, you know what? Then fuck all of them. I hope they learn. I hope they learn what love is so that they can give it one day, instead of just not knowing who is or who isn't worth the trouble. If you love someone, they're worth the trouble. That's the whole point of this message. Do not forget your worth. Do not forget your worth. You deserve to have what you want. Do not settle. Not in this life. Not in the next one either. Don't you dare fucking settle. Don't you make excuses for people and be sad later because you wish they could read your mind, because you wish they would just be better. People will stay in their fucking shadow program so long as you let them with the words, I'm fine, it's fine, don't worry about it, you're fine. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm Sagittarius adamant right now. If you don't know your fucking worth. Spirit has me here guided every single time I go live. Every single time I record a reading, Spirit has me guided. Why? Because Spirit knows you're worth the effort. You are worth the effort, or I would not be here. There is literally no other reason that I'm here, except Spirit guides me to be here, because you are worth the effort. You are worth the time. You are worth the breath, the space, the presence. You are worth the love. Spirit knows you deserve to have what you want. It doesn't want you to say, I'm fine. Fine is bullshit. Be filled. Be blissed the fuck out of your mind. Be so fucking grateful that you're fucking crying tears of gratitude and can't stop them from running. Because you're worth it. You're worth feeling full. You're worth feeling blissed out. You are worth feeling so fucking grateful that it brings tears to your eyes that you can't stop. You deserve that life. You deserve that experience. You're worth the quote unquote trouble, because it's not trouble at all. It's not trouble at all. Spirit is not troubled. I am not troubled. I'm not sitting here feeling troubled because someone needs the reminder. I'm fucking glad I'm here to remind you. You are worth it. Run that into your brain so deep. Hardwire it so deep. And don't ever let that come undone. Ever. From this moment forward, Spirit, I know my worth. Write affirmation. Spirit, I know my worth. Thank you for reminding me. I might have forgotten it for lifetimes. I'll never forget it again. Apologize to yourself for not knowing your worth. Look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry. I didn't know how valuable you were. I'm sorry. I won't ever do that to you again. Love your fucking self. Love yourself. Hey, Victoria. How are you? With that, the message is done, though. I'm going to keep this a short one because I'm totally going to go live again and pull some cards. I'll see y'all in just a minute.